Welcome to the Funhaus Podcast, where we've got a bunch of people, and one of them is holding in a sneeze. Can you guess who it is? We've got Jacob Fullerton. We've got Lindsay Washburn.
Oh, wow.
And we've got Charlotte Avery.
I am not holding in a sneeze.
But a big fart.
But can you believe me? Yeah, big fart. It's an allergies related fart.
I've had
What if sorry, but what if there's pollen in the air and you're just like, I'm so sorry, it's my allergies.
I mean, I've had plenty of fart sneezes at the same time.
I am lactose
pollen
intolerant, which is like
poots.
being allergic to milk.
I mean, I feel like something's happening in my body because my farts have smelled really bad.
You said that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't yet
I was like-
experienced any evidence.
No, well, I'm careful. I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
considerate adult. I take care of it discreetly.
Okay. You like run outside?
my brother does that. We'll get up from the table and walk around the corner, but it's always so staccato and loud. So he'll get up from the dinner table. We're like on vacation or eating together, and he'll walk away to around the corner in the hall, and you just hear. It's so funny.
I mean, you ever really think about how the fart is just the sound of just your ass cheeks just rapidly
Slapping.
going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am now.
That's why if you lift your cheek, it goes,
Yeah, it's just a wind.
yeah. I learned that like 10 years ago.
Oh, interesting. I love that you described it as I take care of it discreetly because I just got the image of like choking out a fart,
Yeah.
like putting it in a sleeper
Putting it in the
hold.
trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just farting into the trunk of your car.
Farting
shutting
into
it.
a rug, rolling it up, and dumping it in the lake.
It's
I
like
think one of the best
Ew.
farts I've ever had.
Yeah.
I still remember to this day. It was like, I knew it was coming. So I was going to make a show of it for Tara. So,
okay.
I did like the Mario tune. I was just like, da 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 da. And then it was like a tuba blast. But it was the right note.
Yeah.
And everything. Da, 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 da.
Wow.
Wow.
And she said, I love you.
It was the hardest she's ever laughed, I think.
Where in the multiverse did Jacob shit his britches? that. Oh. Oh no.
I go too far. I'm like, I'm going to do the Mario tune. And I just shit myself.
It explodes through your pants.
Oh!
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway,
Mushroom
sorry.
Kingdom.
Here we. Oh God, no!
Farts.
Mushroom cloud, more like.
Yeah.
Big fart.
Christ.
Farts are never not funny. I love a good fart.
It's universal.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
the one thing that unites us all.
Yeah, I thought we knew everything we had to learn about farts until the new wrinkle of farting so loud. Zoom says your mic is off if you're trying to talk.
Yeah.
It's very unique to this era, I
yeah,
suppose.
COVID took a lot from us, but
Yeah.
it also gave us that.
I was recently thinking about the farts in Northman, where when like they're hanging out and they're acting like animals and they're just like ripping it.
Oh,
With Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
He
I haven't-
farts in movies a lot or something?
I-
Willem?
Yeah. Isn't there a scene in The Lighthouse where he rips ass?
Yeah,
He does,
He
yeah.
does.
It's
Because
great.
beans are a huge part of the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just watched Egger's first. Or I don't know if The Witch is his first film, but the first like successful
the
like
movie
big
one,
film.
yeah.
Yeah, I just watched that
Witch.
last week, and it made me want to watch The Lighthouse again.
I like that.
And there's that famous scene in Spider-Man where the Green Goblin just
Yeah,
rips
right.
ass
Yeah,
through the
he
sky.
ruins a parade.
That was actually supposed to be the cause of that big explosion that he done die in.
No, he dies because he pierces himself through with the
Oh,
glider.
who am I
What?
thinking of?
Spoilers.
Oh, James Franco.
Hello.
Yeah, the,
Getting
like,
exploded.
the glider goes through and just
And he just
Oof.
goes, because Spider-Man does a cool backflip.
yeah, and it stabs him in the dick too.
That's cool. More men should die by the hands of gymnastics.
Yeah.
Speaking of, another movie I just watched, The Fly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cronenberg's. There's that whole sequence where Jeff Goldblum just silently executes perfect gymnastic sequences,
Yeah.
and it's like it's so cool. I mean, it's obviously like a double, but like it's so cool, but also so unnerving.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
I love
certainly
that movie. I hated that movie.
A nasty,
you
Felt a lot of
nasty
things
movie.
about that
You
movie.
posted about the fact that you watched it and realized that you hated body horror.
I didn't realize. I knew I hated body horror, but I was like, everyone's always talking about this. Patrick loves talking about this movie. How the computer needs to be taught to love the flesh. So I was like, all right, I got a couple hours. And it was a tight hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
wonderful
It was
when that
either that or
happens.
Dead Ringers, but that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
I made 2 bad movie decisions this weekend. I watched Solo, which I've defended before, and I didn't realize how bad of a fucking movie it is.
I mean, it's fine.
It's an enjoyable experience, but it's I remembered it being so much better than I thought it was.
Well, it's an intergalactic romp for
Yeah.
all ages.
It's a Ron Howard movie.
It's
It
a
is
Ron
a Ron
Howard
Howard
movie
movie.
where Han Solo gets his stuff, and then also there are so many different lines in that movie where they go, "That's like a blank on blankety blank."
Oh yeah,
They just
it's like
use
kind of a
that.
joke
Yeah,
at one point in the movie where they're like, Woody Harrelson keeps saying something, and Han Solo's like, "What?" So he says something else that doesn't make sense after that.
yeah.
yeah.
That's not the part that I'm talking about. There's an action sequence when they're robbing the train where somebody just goes, "That's like a super blah 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 and blah 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 blah," and
Oh,
then they
yeah.
just run right past it, which is
blah, 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 blahs.
The movie's got
Yeah.
a great, probably one of the best Star Wars scores though of all the new movies.
Solo.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
got a great score.
I liked it. I'm really enjoying. We talked about it earlier. I'm really enjoying Andor's score. It's fucking good. There's one song in that show that has been stuck in my head, and it sucks because it's like a house track and it fucking rocks,
Oh,
and
is
then
that what
it
you're talking about?
drops,
Yeah.
and it gets fucking weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the second episode, I'm halfway through the season.
I haven't seen it.
It's really good, but there's
Yeah,
a
no
part where it's
spoilers.
just him walking away, and it's like fucking drum kit going
Oh,
off
yeah.
with like
It's the Succession
it's
composer.
Nicholas Patel.
Oh really?
You know-
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Oh, that rocks. I like him.
Star Wars.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
Ding. Yeah, man. Oh,
but yeah, sometimes the music just goes off, and
I'm
that's
living
great.
on the edge.
Yeah. The song that I'm talking about, my favorite part is that they have it's like Morellini or something bullshit is the name of it, and then they have Coruscant Club Mix, and it's just the same song but played like smooth jazz.
Smooth jizz.
It's smooth jizz. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. What was your other bad movie decision?
Fuck. I watched a movie called Bomb the System that I remembered liking when I was a teenager.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
It's it was this guy's first movie after getting out of like a New York film school, and it's about how tagging can like change the world. And when I was a kid who was really into graffiti culture, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this rocks!" And it's not. It doesn't rock. And it also is cut together like a Saw movie, where it's just very like the transitions are very like in your face, and
Oh yeah.
kind of some of the shots hurt to look at. You know what I mean? Like
That's
the
weird.
color grading is
New York film
Yeah.
graduate.
it's very the color grading is a lot. It's the transitions are very in your face. The plot is heavy-handed. It's got the dude who played the lead band member in Sex Bomb from Scott Pilgrim in it.
Oh.
He's fantastic.
Okay.
And then everyone else is just okay. And then I was like, what else has this guy done? The director and writer, and he just went on to make a bunch of documentaries that are really sad, like the Lil Wayne documentary,
Oh.
where when Lil Wayne was making the Carter 3, they hired a documentary team to follow him and be like, this is how the album was made. But instead, the documentarian was like, wow, Lil Wayne does a lot of cough syrup. And so the entire documentary is about how Lil Wayne's addicted to drugs.
Oh no.
And then Lil Wayne, surprisingly, wasn't a huge fan of the movie and tried everything he could do to get it to be stopped. So I just got bummed out twice in a row. I watched Solo, which isn't as good as I thought, and then I watched another movie that was like, it's from my childhood, I'm gonna love it, and then I hated it. And I hated myself for liking it as a kid. I realized my tastes have not been good.
Well, I mean, children are not to be trusted,
No, not at all.
especially ourselves.
No.
I mean, you guys are forgetting about the best Star Wars, series that's going on right now. Star Boys.
Star Boys.
Ooh.
right.
Oh,
It's Jacob's series,
It's
Star
so
Boys.
good.
I love
You have to
Star
fight to
Boys.
make it.
I want to.
Yeah. I think the initial worry was that I was gonna use up all the Star Wars games.
Yeah, so I was gonna bring that up. Is like we've done some Star Wars videos throughout like at least the last couple of years since I've been
Famously.
here.
Yeah.
And
so
yeah,
often.
and they're always a hit because Jacob's such a Star Wars enthusiast.
I mean, I've only done a few Star Wars videos. There were a bunch that were before that I had almost
Yeah.
nothing to do with.
But the Star Wars series, it's your little bebe.
Boys.
It's your little bebe.
Yeah, it's me getting to play dress up with Patrick
Yeah.
and make Star Wars videos.
The clips that are like the little sketches are some of the best things that I think
They're
I've
really
ever seen.
fun.
Oh, I love making not just for Star Wars videos, but like just for everything. Like the ones with the GTA that you did.
Yeah.
Like the heist stuff. Like that was so fun.
Oh yeah,
And
I love interstitial stuff.
there's a couple with like Omicron too that were super fun.
But
like,
yours really are so cinematic on
Yeah.
Star Wars. Like you adhere so much to the original intent.
oh yeah, I'm following
Yeah.
in George's footsteps. But yeah,
Isn't necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, it's kind of just it's pretty like easy to do though, because I'm just copying it and just framing it the same way and
How
stuff.
many Star Wars games are there? Like how many videos? If well,
Like
there's only
if we were to play
yeah,
all
and
of them,
there's like only a couple episodes left in this season.
Yeah.
So sorry everybody, just to let you know.
yeah.
But if
Well, originally there's only 6, but we decided to do one more.
there is one, yeah,
Yeah.
there's gonna be 7. But I'm like, okay, then we'll take a break and like we're gonna come back to it ever.
Yeah.
You're gonna do more? How many
There
Star
are a lot
Wars
of Star
games
Wars
are there?
games.
There's also a lot of like the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh,
yeah,
we haven't
I wouldn't
even-
do those in a video though.
I'm looking
What
it
about
up,
one?
and it says
What
that
about
there's
one?
45.
Okay.
Just one of them.
There's 45 Star Wars games.
Yeah, there was a while where
Okay.
there were a lot of
Look
Star
forward
Wars
to
games
about
coming out.
38 more videos coming
Yeah.
out.
Well, this one was just like it was one for every movie, and then one extra one. But
There's also some like
Aren't
Game
there
Boy
9
games.
movies?
Yeah, I said to him, aren't you gonna do the sequel trilogy? He was like, what are you talking about?
yeah, no,
We should just repost the episode for Star Boys.
just
and
the
call it
exact
Force
same
Awakens
thing.
one.
I'll just change the title card.
yeah.
It's like episode 7.
We don't have to get into it, but I still like Force Awakens. I
It's
think
a fun
I have
movie.
no desire to really see it.
I don't
again,
remember
but I would
anything.
watch it.
I know the characters like BB-8. Is
I remember-
BB hungry?
No, BB-8. Yes, Queen, BB-8.
I have a BB-8.
Fine,
kite.
we'll make that one too now. But like, I like that movie too. And I enjoyed some of The Last Jedi.
Okay, but we also have to acknowledge like Kylo Ren. That
Yeah.
came out of the sequel
Kyle Ren
trilogy.
did come out of the sequel.
Yes,
And I love him.
he's great. Adam Driver's a good actor.
Adam
Adam
Driver's
Driver.
a fantastic
Very
actor.
good.
I love.
He's the best part of that whole series.
I love his broad.
Disagree.
Body.
Oh, so bro.
Disagree.
Kylo Ren's in the most recent Star Boys.
Yeah. Okay.
For
Cool.
a brief
Don't
time.
even
yeah.
remember him coming in.
I tweeted that this
so
morning.
short.
I don't even know if I saw it.
So yeah, if you haven't been watching the Star Boys series, you should be watching it.
You should be watching
please
it.
do.
It is tremendously funny. There's some of the best Yoda content to come out since
The late
Empire
70s.
Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
Empire. It's kind of crazy how the first 2 have so much Yoda, because only one of those was planned. Was just the puppet one, because I wanted to at least do a puppet.
Yeah.
But then
Oh.
like Patrick does that voice, and it's just like it takes over so much of what's memorable about that first one.
I have that video of you ripping that puppet, like making it
Or I'm
basically.
stabbing a knife into the Yoda mouth.
Because it's just a
to
backpack,
watch.
right?
Yeah.
We have you
It's just
stabbing
bad.
the puppet smoking, the
Yeah.
puppet with human teeth,
Yeah, the teeth.
Oh.
the
That's
puppet
my
eating,
least
the puppet
favorite
drinking,
one.
the
And
puppet
I don't want to
vomiting.
use this platform to be like, hey, people should make us stuff. But if there's like somebody who makes puppets and like would make a Yoda puppet, I mean, you could do it. Just-
But it would be less fucked up.
Yeah, I do like how fucked up
in
it
the
is.
beginning, but
I
it would
say-
become very
I would
fucked
say I
up.
have a different character.
Yeah.
But we need it for season 2.
I think we get a Hayden Christensen puppet, not an Anakin
A
puppet.
life-sized
And then I
marionette.
take it home with me.
Oh God.
I'll talk to Rahul about it.
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah.
to remember
Rahul's
when you
best
did
friends
that
with all your
puppet
heroes.
shit.
He's best friends with all the Skywalkers.
What about
and he's
Ray?
best friends with Cade
Oh, right.
6.
Okay.
What if he texts you, he's like, oh, I'm hanging out with Cade. He's alive.
Oh no. And he hates you, Jake.
And he hates you, yes, exactly.
hates you both.
I got Zavala to record this video. He's like,
Damn it.
Guardian, I hate you.
Yeah, turning all my heroes against me.
I'm trying to find this video of you ripping out Yoda's guts, but
Ripping Yoda.
Just finding pictures of my dog.
Aw.
That's cute.
That's better. She's
Yeah.
got Yoda-like tendencies.
What was Yoda's like official position in Star
It's
Wars?
conservative.
Like great.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he was the Grand Master of the Jedi Council.
He was the Grand Master.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think he had to do? Do they have to do like paper? Does Yoda have to do paperwork? Is kind of what I'm trying
No,
to
he's
get
got
at.
an
They
assistant.
probably got like accountants. and
Definitely
stuff.
got, he's
yeah.
got people.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
He
I
doesn't have to do
imagine
any
the
clerical work.
yeah, I imagine they get all their budget from the government probably.
I wish we'd seen Yoda's house.
That's really
Not
Yeah.
on
his own
Dagobah.
personal
I don't know where it
house.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
He
course
probably
not.
just had a room in the Jedi Temple or something.
I guess
You think so?
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't have like a fancy apartment like all the senators.
He probably did have like.
He
a
wouldn't be
pretty-
like a good Cribs candidate.
Yeah, he doesn't have like the sick Chandrillan embassy like
Home,
Mon Mothma
welcome
does.
to my.
You must come.
Yeah,
Does well
Magic
but
happens
he,
here.
Does he have an office? I guess no. He's more like a monk,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. They have like that little meditation room. It's in the movies where they just sit on like a little ottoman.
Yeah, but like, what if you want to? Not you don't always want to hang out with all the other Jedi.
Yeah, how would you interior decorate for Yoda?
Yeah.
Let's see, just make it like
Mud?
just let's see, mud,
Yeah.
swamp shit.
Well, okay.
Well, it
Look,
was prequel Yoda though.
Yoda
Yeah.
wasn't. Yoda lived there because he had to be in exile, just like Ben Kenobi lived in the desert. Like no one wanted to. No one went
He's
to where
trying
they.
to explain Star Wars lore to Jacob.
No. My point is that like
Jacob.
I'm
that's not where they
Oh, okay.
wanted to
You're getting
live.
mansplained.
That's where they had to live. So like. I don't think Yoda lived in a swamp at the Jedi Temple.
No, I
don't
think
even,
he
there's
did.
nothing to even prove that he wanted to live in a swamp.
But he liked it, right?
Well, he chose Dagobah.
Well, I mean,
He didn't just pick a
Dagobah.
place that was shitty. He picked a place that was important.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a very powerfully force sensitive place.
Well, again, that doesn't mean that he likes the swamp. It just means that it's.
He seemed to
important.
take to
He
it.
has snakes in his house.
He immediately went swamp crazy.
How-
Like Yoda could have just like obviously like he's putting on an act where he's like and like eating sausages off of R2.
Yeah.
But like he did go.
It's what he does.
Rick's losing it in there. Yoda goes full
Yogo.
swamp crazy, and Yoda go full swamp crazy, and like
Yeah.
when he like becomes Yoda again, and
Yeah.
like Jedi Master Yoda, and is talking to Luke and like your father. It's like okay, that's a glimpse of him coming through, but this creature, he's got swamp brain.
He's got swamp
got
brain.
Yoda goes swamp crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He does talk about how sexy he is right before he dies.
Does he?
Really?
He goes, "We're 900 years old. You reach. Look as good. You will not."
Yeah, he's like he definitely wanted to like cut loose.
Yeah.
It's like someone retiring like as a hedge fund manager and then just moving to Montana, never cutting their hair or beard again and raising sheep.
Yeah, is Yoda fucking bitches like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho?
What is the Yoda?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yoda's
Yeah.
flexing
Looking
in a mirror. Yeah.
What's the Yoda? What is he called? What is it?
Like his race?
Yeah.
They don't
It's
know.
a mystery. It's always
Boogie
been a
woogie
mystery.
So Grogu is a mystery too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the only
Yaddle.
time we've. I mean,
Huh?
Yaddle. Who's also in Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea that on Dagobah, Yoda wants to like look at himself fucking, but he doesn't have a mirror, so he just has a crude drawing of him flexing. And so he just looks at it and goes, yes.
I was thinking about the Yoda.
Paul
puppet,
Allen's
though.
card, let's see.
Thinking about the Yoda puppet though, it does look more like Phantom Menace Yoda puppet. Do you remember the Phantom Menace Yoda puppet?
No.
It looks bad. Rick, show us the Phantom Menace Yoda puppet.
Look it up.
Because they eventually replaced it with CG Yoda from like the ones that come after.
Yes.
But the original Yoda puppet in Phantom Menace looks so
He
weird.
said Yaddo. He wrote Yaddo.
Yoda Yaddo.
Yeah, fix it.
I can't see.
So we're looking at a.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's just got like a weird face.
He looks weird.
And he's got
looks-
some thick
It's like
hair.
a fucking gremlin.
the second one though, he's kind of got like a droopy dog face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
one that's just supposed to look like the puppet, but it's CG.
I don't-
This is weird.
Interesting. Yeah.
Why is the puppet cross-eyed?
Because he's in a very force sensitive room.
There's a Grogu short that's going to be on Disney Plus.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
Did you know this?
No.
Oh.
You know what I saw? I went to Kohl's. I have some Kohl's cash that's expiring
Yeah?
soon, so I'm gonna have to go back.
Is it on those big coupons?
I got some big coupons. I think I accidentally threw them out. Anyway, a lot of Grogu merch. Like,
At
there's
Kohl's?
tons of Grogu. Yeah, Grogu hits right now apparently, and it's like I'm ready for bed, or like don't talk to me till I've had my coffee, and it's like Grogu and like a little
Don't
like.
talk to me
they're
until
like-
I've had my 3 snakes.
They are monetizing the fuck out of Grogu, which again, 50-year-old man.
Yep.
Yeah. A new Star Wars short titled Grogu and Dust Bunnies is set for release on November
Dust
12th.
bunnies.
Okay.
It's gonna be like their
I can't wait
their
to watch it.
Groot
So-
series probably,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
that's-
like
that
for
is
children.
too.
It's
So-
I don't understand if it's supposed to come out November 12th, but it was a goof that it was announced. Like, why is it not being announced if it's that's only like 5 days away.
I'm sure that there are people that exclusively watch Disney properties who
Yeah.
have been fervently excited.
I yearn for the halcyon days of when Mandalorian first came out, and there was nothing Grogu.
I didn't even
anywhere.
know he was in the series at first.
It was a genuine surprise. I
Wait.
remember watching it.
Yeah.
You
Like,
did
there was-
what? There was nothing Grogu. What?
There was like no Grogu anything
Where?
for a little while when the first season came out. Like it was just kind of
It was a
Grogu's this,
surprise,
and
yeah.
everybody loves Grogu, but there's no like Grogu stuff.
And we
There's no,
didn't
like,
even know
merch
he
or
Grogu.
Oh,
anything.
merch.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was Baby
Yeah,
Yoda.
exactly. Yeah, it was
Baby
Baby
Yoda,
Yoda.
I remember because it came out, and then in 2019 in early December, I went with my boyfriend to Disneyland, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get something Baby Yoda."
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some
And they didn't
Grogus.
have anything at that point, and it wasn't until like a month later then they had but it was all the child.
It is
Oh yeah, the child.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There's so
It's everywhere now.
much.
I had a Baby Yoda pop socket back in 2019. What? It was cool.
I have a big like Baby Yoda pillow. I scare the shit out of one of my cats with it on accident.
I have no Baby Yoda, Baby Yado.
Baby Yoda. I came into, we were just moving some stuff around the house. I came into a room that he was also in. He saw it's just Grogu's head basically.
Yeah.
Like just big in a pillow. And he flipped out, started running like literally along the walls around this room in fear, and then just took off out the door.
Yeah, well, I mean, like he's a terrifying little creature who should be put down.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about how all merch for 50-year-old men freaks me out. Both Baby Yoda and like any president that's got their own merch.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the same for me.
Yeah.
I hate it, and it belongs in a Kohl's.
It does belong in a Kohl's.
What president has their own merch? Oh, there's the MAGA hat, but
I guess I don't know. I belong in a Kohl's. I got a cute top. They forgot to take the ink thing off.
Yeah.
But, security tag, so I went back.
Got it
I should have
removed.
stopped. The things beeped when I walked through them, and I was like, "Suckers! I already paid for it." And then I got home and took the shirt out, and I was like, "I see now.
Yeah.
I understand now." So I had to go back. But yeah, Kohl's is it's got a bunch of lame
the only time
stuff.
I've gone there is to return stuff from Amazon.
A lot of the shit they have
gone there a
there
couple
is
times.
unseasonably whack. Just crazy. I was going through the clearance rack, and there are some bizarre. I almost bought a shirt that was like drinking margs with my gals, and it was like in sparkly text.
You should
I should
have.
have got. Well,
Why
they
did
didn't
you
have one
buy
for you.
that?
I would have gotten us
Oh,
multiple
matching
shirts. They only had the one, and it was like a petite, extra small, and I was like, I can't wear that. I would look like a bodybuilder.
Fit my left tit.
Yeah, sometimes I put on if I got too small of a tank top, I straight up look like I've been lifting, and I'm like, this doesn't work for me.
There's just no give. It's just like,
I know, yeah.
It works for James. He does that. a
Yeah,
lot.
he's actually very small, but he wears
Yeah.
even smaller shirts.
yeah.
His glamour muscles.
I
That,
haven't really gone to. I can't really buy clothes from stores because I gotta get them for extra big boys.
Yeah.
But when I went to the Midwest, I realized, holy shit, you can buy clothes in stores.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
close
go
to big
anywhere.
boys.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got clothes for big Norwegian men, and I love it. But
Well, no, in the Midwest they have clothes for overweight,
And small Norwegian men.
yeah,
and small Norwegian men.
yeah, they've
regular
got
sized Norwegian men.
You didn't have to specify.
I just, I
have
don't
to
think that you should
specify.
glorify
No,
the
it's fine.
Midwest and their, the problems there. It's
fine,
I'm
I
from
just-
there, so I'm allowed to say it.
All of the clothes that I'm wearing, save for these Air Force
The
Ones, I
obesity
got from-
pandemic in America. Wait,
Jesus fuck.
Uh-oh.
My watch just said it
Epidemic.
was glad to
Epidemic.
hear that.
I was like, hang on a
Obesity
second.
pandemic. Everyone's catching obesity.
There's a couple.
Yeah,
You
it's-
never know.
You can catch these. Obesity. That's a nice watch. I just realized we were all just talking, and then I just focused in on something
happen
completely
sometimes.
separate.
The Grogu thing. Sorry.
Wait, he's going back.
Yeah.
No, we can. I haven't gone shopping in person in so long. And then in the Midwest, I kind of went buck wild. I went to a mall. I bought a bunch of my St. Paul sweater, my Minnesota sweater. But it even I went to this place called the Fleet Farm.
I wish I knew a Fleet Foxes song. Literally one lyric, nothing.
I only know from their boy John, but formerly Josh. But I went to the Fleet Farm, and it's the first time that I've seen shirts with shit written on it, and they're really aggressive.
Like,
I
what do you mean by
remember
that shit?
like margs with my gals, or don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Yeah,
But
and don't.
I saw a shirt that was just we don't call the cops, and at first I was like, hell yeah, and then I realized what it was saying.
it
It was
actually
like,
means,
oh no,
Yeah.
sick and tight, and
Yeah.
it just. I
don't
don't remember
call them
them
a
being so
Yeah.
violent and aggressive and mean. There's a lot of mean sayings on shirts now.
Yeah, a lot of things that are basically threats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the Fleet Farm, the shirts are just don't talk to me.
I don't know what is Fleet Farm?
It's just like it's like
it a website?
like a combination Costco and Walmart.
Wow.
So a Sam's Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's Club.
It's like a Sam's Club, but you don't need to have a membership or anything. It's just like they've got all types of clothes, a lot of workwear, but it's also like full grocery store. But you could also buy like a lot of hardware shit there. It's just like the Midwest as a store. They got a lot of.
I'm from the Midwest. I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is specific maybe to like Minnesota and like that part of the Midwest.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Okay.
Anyway, I haven't been shopping I'm sorry. I keep derailing.
I mean, the holidays are right around the corner.
Yeah.
the
Don't talk.
season.
Don't come down my chimney and it's got a gun.
We don't call Santa.
I wish I had seen some baby Grogu stuff. Instead, I saw 5XL Carhartt shirts and
Wow,
a
that's
lot of
cool.
gun shit.
That's cool though.
That's sick. That's cool though.
Yeah, there's guns in Star Wars.
Yeah, in Andor, I've been seeing a lot more of the terrorist guns, like the terrorists.
AK-47.
Yeah, they just have like fucking AKs. Like
Yeah.
everyone on the Empire has like blasters, and then they show the rebels who just are like, no,
Yeah.
I have a gun.
Which
Do you
I
think
guess
that people would just get more on board with guns if we called them blasters?
I would.
Yeah,
100%.
Like America would just be like, oh yeah, cool, it's a
I
blaster.
mean, I think a lot of America's already on board when we call them guns. I don't think it has. I don't think it's a branding issue for the people that like them.
You get a different demographic.
I guess
though.
I mean it's the people who don't like them.
Yeah.
We don't need more weapons in the hands of nerds.
well, it would only work.
Because they have
if-
nothing to lose.
Yeah. It'd only work if they were
they're
like World
virgins.
War II guns with a bunch of shit
I
put
guess
on
they
the
have everything
outside.
to lose. What's up?
It would only work if it was a bunch of World War II guns with a bunch of stuff put on. The outside.
Right,
to
yeah,
make it
with
look
like, with
a
a
space
with
gun.
like a flash bulb
Yeah,
like,
or
holder
just like
on the
a
side.
scope
and-
or whatever.
yeah, jeweler's what is it called? A jeweler's the eye of a jeweler.
Oh, like a loop.
Loop. Yeah. Right
Yeah.
here. Okay.
A loop?
Yeah, I only know that from Uncut Gems.
Yes.
I wonder how different the world would be if you could just open carry a sword.
I
Probably-
saw a video of a
Why
guy.
can't you can't?
It was a woman who posted. It was like a TikTok where it was like, my brother showing up with his katana to chase off my abusive ex-boyfriend who stalked me and was knocking at my door. And it's just like a video from inside a door or like a ring. I don't remember what, but like there's like some shithead at the door trying to get in. You know, like
Yeah.
classic asshole abusive ex. And then there's just a guy in the driveway that's like, you need to leave, brandishing a katana, and someone was like, homeboy has been waiting his entire life to use a sword for this exact purpose. And it's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Shouts out. Like calling your like, you know, jorts wearing like doofus brother to be like, I need you and your katana. He was
Yeah.
like, my duty is sworn to you, sister. And just
Yeah.
like, you have to leave this place.
Yeah.
It is just like, go. It's so cool. I
when
just
I
picture him going
worked-
like, ah.
Oh
when,
my god.
When I worked at Couch Hop, people would send us katanas in the mail.
like real swords.
yeah, and
Oh my
like we
God.
had a bunch of them, and somebody sent one, and like there was a big pile of them on the floor because I was trying to organize stuff, and so there was a big pile on the floor, and we were filming like a BTS video, and we would open fan mail in those videos, and Brett, I remember one time was like, "Thanks for the sword, like send us more swords," and I was like, "Don't send us more swords. We have like 12 swords."
Yeah, it looks like
I don't even know what happened to all those
looks like
swords.
the aftermath of a conconquered kingdom.
Oh yeah, just a
You
pile.
take in all the enemy's
You're gonna melt
arms
them
and
down.
put them in a pile.
Yeah, he
we're
started
going to
making
make
his-
them into the throne.
Yeah.
I don't
All-
know. Yeah, I don't know what
All I
happened.
got from that was that we need more katanas. So please
We
send
need
them.
more katanas, please.
No, no,
Don't
Please,
send no.
please send them.
We need to change the branding
Yeah.
because I don't think we're a katana like sort of channel. I think we need Bowie knives.
Oh, hell
Like,
yeah.
big fucking like skinny gator knives.
we need kukris. Those like ones that are like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
look
yeah.
all-
Those
all
are those are
curved.
sick. We need
Yeah.
basically unorthodox rapiers.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need all
Yeah.
kinds of daggers. I
Oh,
think.
I wish, I wish we could just replace all guns with fucking fencing swords.
I mean,
I saw when I was in Texas, I saw two people get into a fight in a crosswalk, and one guy like lifted his shirt to show a gun, and I'm trying to repicture that as just
Well, you
both of them
draw it.
pull
You
out,
draw your
yeah,
blade.
you pull out a blade, and then you just fucking,
Yeah.
that's so much better.
See, I want the ring. I want to be on a ring camera, but I have a lightsaber, and I'm gonna beat somebody up with it. It would look cooler on a ring camera.
You
I
need
think.
to leave.
I've thought about how I could use, like the ones that we use in Star Wars, how I could like hit somebody really
You
hard
could
with
beat the
them.
shit out
If
of
somebody
someone.
broke
Oh,
into
yeah.
a house.
I mean, you could definitely
Well, you just hold it upside down, so the heavy end.
Oh yeah.
That's a
I've thought about this a lot.
Hit them with a heavy hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't. That's
First of all, like,
hit him with the heavy end.
yeah, they'll be
Premeditated.
confused because I'm holding it wrong. First of all, and then they'll get hit in the head.
because
by
you're
it.
like, ow,
Yeah.
ow,
Ooh, ah, it's
hot, hot. One of my favorite things about Dune is that I'm pretty sure they make it clear in the movie, but at least in the book, they definitely make it clear that like when you're using a shield, a blaster like can't be used
Yeah.
in tandem with it because it blows up the shield or the gun, either or. Like
Yeah,
the
it creates a huge
existence of the
explosion.
shields, negate the use of guns. So that's why they use sabers.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool. But then they like go a step further that shields attract the worms.
Yeah.
And so like it's this great stuff where it's like, Frank Herbert like upended like the notion of like, well, and this is back in like the 60s. So like it's not even like I don't know what it was like in the 60s. I think there wasn't gas for a little while. No, that was in the 70s. But like, yeah, it's just so cool that he's like, well, I don't want to make this world be like ours. Like, I don't want it to just be like, if you have a gun, that's a trump card. So
Yeah.
it's just like, if you're making a world, like, so yeah, sword fights are cool.
And even with the
Like,
sword, it's like you have to slowly move it through the shield to kill somebody.
Yes, exactly.
You can't, like fast moving stuff.
It's like a
can't get
video
through the
game,
shield.
but
Yeah.
it's very precise that like you move in such a way that, and it's just so cool that like it brings all these different dynamics in. Like, so when someone brings out a pistol, it's like, whoa, this is dangerous for literally everybody here. This
Yeah.
is really bad. So like, Star Wars is ever present now, and thank God we have Andor because I thought I was never gonna like enjoy Star Wars again. And I can't wait to see how they ruin that in season 2. But I just lightsabers are cool. I
Yeah.
guess is what I'm getting at.
They are
just
cool.
we don't need guns in sci-fi. Like,
We don't need guns, period. I think. I don't. We're good.
We don't need to touch on that on our comedy gaming pop culture podcast.
Fair enough.
I agree, but like,
What? No. Just send us swords. We'll be right back.
No.
oh my God, the sun, it blinds. Good thing I've got my Shady Rays. Shady Rays has the essentials you need to make summer complete. Shady Rays offers an industry-best combination of fit, style, and performance without the big brand price tag. But it doesn't stop at quality. Shady Rays offers the most insane protection program in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost and broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day 1, they will send you a brand new pair. Wear with confidence because Shady Rays has your back long after your purchase. They also provide 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order and have donated over 20 million meals to date. Look good in your shades and feel good by making an impact. If you don't love them, exchange for a new pair or return them for free within 30 days. But there's no risk when you shop with Shady Rays. Their team always has your back. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code FHPOD for 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. That's shadyrays.com and use code FHPOD for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 200,000 people.
today's episode is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer. Online shopping has become the easiest thing in the world. You can find a ton of options, click a few buttons, and suddenly there's a package on its way to your house. But you know what isn't easy? Finding working promo codes. That's right, these little guys. They're hard to come by, and even when you find a working code, who knows if there's going to be a better one out there? Well, guess what? Thanks to Honey, those issues are a thing of the past. Let them trouble you no longer. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet like a truffle pig for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. All you gotta do is shop, check out, and when the Honey button appears, click Apply Coupons. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch those prices drop. I have had Honey save me money on several occasions. Just the other day, I was buying 2 new bras, and it saved me $5. And I took that $5 and I bought myself a snack later. I wouldn't have had that otherwise. Thank you, Honey. And Honey doesn't just work on your desktop, peeps. It works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out and subsequently missing out on endless treats. By getting it, you'll be doing yourself a huge solid and supporting this show. And I would never recommend anything I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/FHpod. That's joinhoney.com/FHpod.
And we're back.
Johnny Tyler.
Johnny Tyler.
I didn't see you there, Johnny. You can go.
You can go now.
What is this from?
Sorry, this is a thing that happens every so often where Charlotte and I just quote Tombstone for 5 minutes.
We got to get it out of our system.
You know
Yeah, we
what?
go, no.
I know what I just said, but
No.
I stand by what I said. I wish all guns were replaced by swords because Tombstone would rock with katanas.
Oh, yeah.
That would be pretty sick. Yeah, Wyatt Earp pulling back his duster and brandishing like a sheathed katana. Yeah, I'm into it.
Sam
Yeah,
Elliott
that'd be
comes out.
just a sick samurai movie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
super
saying.
down for that.
I mean, like,
Samurai movies are just westerns, but with samurai. It's fucking
Yep,
awesome.
yep.
I also would be down for like night, like sort of like broadswords and stuff in the Wild West. Like that
yeah.
sounds like sick as like you're on a big Clydesdale fucking farm horse and you've got like a two-hander in your holster. And then, like,
I mean, that's just like kind of medieval
It's
shit.
medieval times without
no, yeah,
armor.
but they have 10-gallon hats on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
They-
course.
and they're not
I
wearing
can't wait
armor.
for that fusion
They're
movie.
wearing chaps. Oh my god, there was a woman we saw Tara play with Hoity Toity at the Troubadour, or as I posted on Instagram, I said Hoity Toity at the Toobadoo.
Tony at the tomb.
But,
At the
like,
WW.
it was Halloween.
Are you gonna talk about the woman with chaps?
I'm of course talking about
There's
the
a
woman
woman with
with chaps. There was
chaps?
a
I
woman
saw
in
her.
front of me with chaps and
I
just,
saw
like,
her.
Yeah, we all
like-
saw
like
her.
boy shorts or even like less, and I was just like, enjoying the music, and then I was like, wow. Cool. and I just had to stand behind her and be like, I'm here for the music. Because like
I was here for them cheeks.
I mean, you can hear music and
I'm
look at
Cheeks Avery. Who do you
Yeah.
think I'm here for?
Yeah.
I know, but I was like,
both.
couldn't be me, but maybe it could be me. Maybe I could be wearing chaps.
Chaps.
I don't know. It was, great music, drinks, chicken tenders, fun with friends, a beautiful woman wearing assless chaps.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
maybe I could do it, but I need about 6 months of squats before I can go.
I was
can rock
congratulated
it.
on my ass yesterday.
Yes, I heard about
Congratulations.
this.
So thank you.
Congratulations.
And today,
With
yeah.
like an award?
Yeah. I got a
Like a blue ribbon.
Yeah.
yeah, I got an assy.
Best in show.
I got a booty award. Yeah. The booty's streaming now. No, yeah. Someone I was like, nice ass. And I was like, thank you. It was not a stranger.
Blue ribbon booty.
Anyway, that's all to say that chaps and broadswords.
Bring them back.
I just
Go
like
well.
now I want if there's something like that with like swords, but the old west. I know there's Red Steel 2, which is a good game where you brandish
click
a
that one.
revolver and a katana.
Sorry. I wanted to see that.
a lot of
Look
good
at these
butt
like
awards.
little
Wow.
statuettes.
It seems to be a common one that's 3D printed. Yeah.
I don't know if he's even showing this.
Best ass award.
Are you showing these ass awards?
Yeah, I'm showing it.
There's
Okay.
just a guy.
Oh, yeah, look at that guy.
Bitch
Or-
ass of the month,
He must have a good ass.
of the year. We're just looking at pictures of butts on trophies. All right.
Great.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Good job.
I have one of those.
Good
I
job.
have one of those.
One of those asses or one of those chaps?
Awards.
Awards.
I don't have chaps.
Okay.
There's a Lego Chewbacca statue
Uh-huh.
that is famously cheeked up.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those ones you see at like Legoland, like
Yeah.
you know Mondo.
Shut up.
Like full size Lego Chewbacca, but his ass is like, oh, show us, Rick.
Make you go.
Yeah.
Lego Chewbacca ass. You have to look for the ass.
Chewbacca
It's not.
ass.
Yeah, it's not a figure. It's there you
There
go.
it is, there it
There
is.
you go. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
Damn, I didn't know that he could
Look at
wear
that
yoga
one. Oh, yeah.
pants under that fur.
My favorite part about shit like this is that
Because there's supposed to be hair coming down. Normally.
Well, it's a different shit. Yeah.
well, my favorite shit about
Shit, I
stuff like
forgot
this
I modeled for Chewbacca.
is that when they build these types of things, you start to see how it's turning out like long before.
Yeah.
But because all of those things have glue, you hit a point of no return. So eventually they got about a quarter up that
Yeah,
ass.
it's like the undercarriage.
Yeah, and you can see where they started to try to make it less crack. But at a certain
was
point,
too late.
you just gotta commit to the ass.
Look at that wagon.
It's really nice.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Wait,
It's really nice.
Rick,
like
I
a
want to
whole-
send you this TikTok so you can
That
put it
is
on
a
there.
nice smoke
Yeah.
wagon.
That fucking.
Should I send it to you on Slack? What's the best way for me to send you
Yeah,
something?
Slack it over.
That looks like a Fondor
Okay.
Hallcraft.
You gotta put this one on the thing. Show everybody. Hang on here.
I love that. Sounds like one of those Han Solo lines.
I think that's what Stellan Skarsgård flies in Solo, a Fondor Hallcraft.
Here you go. It's TikTok. You guys were reminding me
Does
of
it have ass
all
in it?
this ass speak.
We're waiting for the.
Yes,
TikTok.
we're quietly.
Okay.
Sorry. For the audio listeners.
Dan's hitting me up about my edit, so I'm
Yeah.
keeping him abreast of what's
I
happening.
had to turn everything that I own on fucking Do Not Disturb.
Is it
because
Red
I'm getting
Dead?
blown up.
It's Red Dead, yeah.
Oh, good.
Red Dead's it's very funny.
Rick, you're not
showing.
showing your screen right now,
There's
right?
a great part.
I'm 100% showing my screen right now.
Oh, Rick.
Whoopsie
just-
daisy.
Put your login info on the.
I could have just emailed it to you if that was going to be easier.
There's a
Yeah, you know what? Just email it to me.
Okay.
there's a lot of really fun things that are hidden within a bunch of Legoland bullshit.
Yeah.
Like my favorite is the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world.
Yeah.
That we actually.
What?
I emailed it
That
to you.
we built the Burj Khalifa for Legoland Dubai, which has Dubai itself is a complicated
There is
place.
no Dubai.
And so inside of the Burj Khalifa are a lot of very lewd scenes.
Inside the Lego building.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of Lego figurines fucking each other that then got hidden by frosted glass Lego.
Is that just something for the master builders?
Yeah,
Something
so
to amuse yourself.
everyone got like there's a bunch of rooms that are just filled with figurines fucking each other, or like
Why?
there's one that's like clearly like a bad like the prince getting paid a bunch of money to like hush
Should
up
have it
other
now.
shit.
Like with a little Lego dollar.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of people disagree with some of the stuff that's going on there.
Oh,
right.
I forgot about that
It's like
part.
your
It
own
was being
little
built for
protest.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
But did it end up just in San Diego?
No, it's in Dubai.
Oh, okay.
So the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is just filled with that
Yeah.
shit.
But they're not gonna like break it open.
you
and
can't break
stuff.
it open
Yeah.
because again, it's glued. So
what if
the
it's an
moment you do
emergency?
it breaks off into 3 pieces.
How tall is that? Because that's got to be huge.
The Burj Khalifa, the Lego, fuck, I can't remember. And I went on TV to talk about it.
Yeah, it's got to be like 15 feet or something.
It's fucking big.
Something crazy
It's
like that?
massive. What's funny is that it is not the tallest Lego building in the world. And the people who run Dubai, the royalty, were very upset that we
Yeah.
couldn't make that happen for them.
Is it just a scale thing? Oh.
Was that on the
Show
screen?
This is
or-
what you wanted us to watch?
Yeah.
Rick, can you play that again
Just
for
gonna
me?
Yeah.
start it over.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the fucking Ghanaian funeral, pallbearers.
Do we have to blur that?
I don't
No,
know.
it's
Do we have to blur that?
no.
Maybe not.
Me,
How
that's a bare
lewd.
ass. How lewd.
How lewd.
No, don't. Have
The
to
only
blur
part
that.
that
Johnny
made me-
Tyler.
The only part that made me uncomfortable was going around the cheek, the singular cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like pottery.
It is relatable, I guess. Yeah.
It is relatable, yeah.
Don't tell me that none of y'all never did that to a woman's ass.
Yeah,
No, I'm not. I'm specifically
Circle the
saying
cheek.
I used
I do it
one
to a woman's ass
singular hand.
every day.
I'm
every
taking a
morning,
shit.
Ew.
Okay, anyways, the end.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
glad.
This is good. We're good. Bye.
Yeah.
No, we still got Rick. Where are we at? All right,
Yeah, we still got time.
we still got
10
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Where's the-
I don't know, but what comes after that? I don't know.
I'm not sure what. Oh, you know what? I held an event over the weekend.
yeah, that's right.
It was a screening of John Wick for our friend Todd.
Well, what was the name of the event?
The name of the event, because it was on the 5th of November, was remember the Wick of John Vember.
There you go.
And it was sort of like crudely drawn figures of me and John Wick together.
good drawing.
and with a subtitle that says "An evening of thrilling action."
But what does that have to do with the 5th? What? I didn't get that
Remember
part.
the 5th of November, the V for Vendetta shit.
It just happened to be on the 5th, and then it became John Wick themed. I liked it a lot. I
Well,
really liked
John-
your flyer.
John Wick happened. The flyer was great. I think I posted it on Twitter.
I was excited to hang out with Todd and watch John Wick, but it was really just a vehicle for me to meet your cat.
Yeah, they both met my cat.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Lindsay
she's
was like,
precious.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I was like, oh, it's in my room, just hang a right. And then as a joke, I was like, but you have to tell Yogurt she's the most gorgeous lady. And Lindsay like laughed a little bit and then wasn't back for 10 minutes. And then
I was here with the cat.
hanging out with Yogurt.
She's so cute.
She is
Pocket
very
size.
cute.
She's
she could
little.
scrunched up, she could fit in a basketball.
What?
Yeah. Like
100%.
she's really little.
I feel like most. Well, no, yeah, I'm forgetting how big a basketball is.
Not my cats ain't going to basketball.
Yeah, Jacob's is fitting in a
Like a duffel bag.
duffel bag. Yeah, The
Like
cat
I
ball.
was,
Duffel bag full of cats.
Yogurt's so small and cute and pretty, and I was petting her. She's so sweet. And I
Very
came home,
sweet.
saw these big old mooses walking
No,
around.
Barry's sweet and little too.
He is little. He's a little guy, but still
Big
bigger
old
than
mooses.
Yogurt.
You called them the Uggos. You're like, I'm back with the Uggos.
Yeah, he said
moose.
something about the Uggos.
Yeah, my moose.
And I saw both looking around a corner in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, you saw them yesterday.
I saw
They
them
actually
yesterday.
came out
Yeah.
and said hello.
Yeah. I had band practice, so I got to Jacob's place
yeah.
a full hour early because I was going off my internal clock.
Right.
You're now an official member of Loser Parade.
I have been for a bit. Yeah, we got a show at the end
yeah.
of the month. Although yesterday was a mom's home practice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cute.
Sounded great.
We did we learned Ride Home, and it sounds amazing.
It sounds really
It sounds
good.
super good. It's a good barometer when Aria, lead guitarist, she's like, "It was a banger," and I was like, "Okay, good. That is
That's
good to hear."
That is
Yeah.
good.
Are you trying to like? Does it? How much does it change when you're?
I
doing
mean,
it
there's
with
a lot
live
more
band?
texture to it just by matter of there's only one synth, but there's two guitars, so like it adds a lot of body to the sound because like Ride Home is really like stripped down, sound wise. But like we added in a bunch of stuff and like the sax solo right now is a guitar solo and it sounds amazing and like Ride Home the song actually doesn't have like a lot of like chords being held out during the verses, so like a lot of sound is added in, but it sounds
That's
really cool.
Yeah.
Playing a show as Mom's Home on December 17th in LA. It's like a backyard festival, free. I'll be posting the flyer again, but like
That's
Fuck
so
yeah.
cool.
we've already learned I Can't, I Won't, Take Me to You, and Ride Home now, and
that's
it's
awesome.
it's sounding really cool.
I mean, just judging off of how the other cover sounds.
Oh yeah, well that we also played Head Down, but that one
Yeah.
it's an interesting distinction. Like for the other stuff, Loser Parade is acting as the Mom's Home touring band,
Yeah.
basically. But Head Down is a Loser Parade cover of a Mom's Home song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounds awesome.
It's
I just
so
got
good.
the new mix today
I
from
can't wait to
Andor,
check
and
it
it
out.
sounds
Gives
it
me the
sounds
chills listening to it.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds so good. It's not for. I mean, I wrote the song, so I do
Yeah.
take credit for like the songwriting, but like everyone else just put in so much work and made this amazing product.
Yeah.
Tara just does these drum fills that are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's
And it
awesome.
just shreds, and there's like a part with like almost like a demonic like chant
Oh, it's so cool.
sort of deal,
so
and
cool.
it's sick. I didn't intend to just like plug myself so
No,
much,
no.
but
I
the
like
music
when-
is sounding tight.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. Coming out with a new song on the 27th of this month.
That rocks.
Mondo mixed it.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, very
Uh,
cool.
got
It's a good song. It's my favorite one that you've ever made.
Oh, it's been called in pitching at the playlist. It's been called Too Avant Garde and Too Mainstream.
Whoa.
So
Oh my god. Both sides of the coin.
there was people that were like the spoken word rap is a little bit played out. I was like, that is not rap. That is not rap at all. It's-
I remember I dropped like my first like mixtape that I like pushed out when I was 17 or something. And then I started like playing shows, and for rap it's a lot different where you basically have two options, which is play just the instrumental and try to keep time, or play the full song with your lyrics and then just say the end part to a crowd of people that don't know your lyrics, which is like what I don't know if you guys have been to a rap show. That's what
I
most
haven't.
rappers do.
I have
really? They
They'll
just play the track?
their full song, like Young Thug is my favorite. When that guy's going to jail forever, but Young Thug watching is my favorite concert I've ever been to. But they just played his full songs, and then he'd just be like, "Bitch, bitch."
I mean,
And
that's what I'm doing for Mom's Home, and I'm going to say bitch.
Yeah, that was the part I heard through the floor of my office. So whenever you're ever practicing, I'm directly above Tara's office where y'all play. So I was on Discord with Armando and Lindsay and Todd last night, and just hearing this music just blasting up through the floor into my arms, because like it vibrates through the floor, like up through my desk and into my
keyboard,
hands.
yeah.
So I just feel the music.
And like you can't hear it through your microphone, but what I hear is like it's like very weird. Like you sound different when you can hear, because like your mic is clearly picking up what's going on too.
Yeah.
So it just kind of sounds like a little bit more like this, but then your voice on top of that.
It's
I'm like,
crazy that
sounds like a
it's
robot.
so loud.
It's
the
very
fact that
loud.
you're right above it, that's crazy because it's loud.
Yeah.
Like it's a full 5-piece band
Yeah.
with a full drum kit.
In that tiny room?
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
very loud
Well, not-
outside. I've been outside when y'all are playing, and it's very muffled. Like you
That's
can
good.
barely
Well,
hear it,
you
which
have
is
a-
good.
It's good that you have like an isolated like place with a corner office. For
But
that.
then, like inside the house is loud.
it is reverberant. It is tremendously loud, but it is cool. I love being in a band. Huge fan of it.
Yeah. The closest I got was one show that I had that I thought was really cool, like a really important show. I hired a drummer who was like my friend in high school to come drum. And then we practiced a bunch and it was great. And it was just my beats with no drums. And then he would play drums and it fucking rocked. And then day of the show, he saw that there was a good crowd there and he decided it was his time to show off. So then he just would like double time every song and like did all these like cool drummer tricks. And I was just like, okay, well, I can't. I practice these songs with just normal, regular drums. So I got fucked over.
They went
on my
rogue.
own show.
You got a rogue band member.
Yeah, and the only band member again. So there's just there's him going ham. I can't hear shit because he's going too hard. And then I look at the DJ who just goes, "Oh. You should have just played the full song and gone, bitch."
That's like when we that gig that Lizard Parade played at that place Kulak's Woodshed in the Valley.
Yeah.
And it was hosted by a group or person, I don't know which, but ex-girlfriend. And they had like, it was a really fun set, but the drummer was definitely like more metal influenced. And so it was like kind of like alt rock sort of poppy sound to it. But like every once in a while you would get the double kicks, like, and it was like, it was awesome. It was so cool.
Yeah.
They had like the like classic like look with the long dark hair. And it was like,
I love
did not feel at home
getting
there.
live music just absolutely blasted in my face.
Oh, man.
It rocks.
It's the best.
I went to that Father John Misty concert, and that reminded me how much I love like live concerts. It's such a good feeling. And the last concert
Papa John's Misty, right? That's a joke somebody's made. I've heard
Papi,
it
what did
before.
I call him? Papi Juan. Damp. I couldn't remember the word for Misty, so I called him Damp
Damp.
in Spanish. Anyway, I remember that the last concert that I went to was with all of y'all to go see Tara's band. I think that was Hoity Toity, not Loser Parade, right?
Where?
Is that
At
with
the Viper?
The Viper
The Viper Room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not
Loser
true.
Parade.
You came with me to see Sunflower Bean.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
That was good too.
At the Moroccan Lounge. That was a good show. They're touring
that was
again.
a really fun. That was really
Is that
fun.
downtown?
Yeah. It's near a jail.
Yeah.
I feel like there used to be next to the One Eyed Gypsy.
I don't know.
right
I've only been to it that one time, but it was a really cool venue. I love seeing shows. If anyone has any bands playing in LA, just like hit me up on Twitter or Instagram because I just saw Always at the Wiltern, and that was like the big one I was looking forward to. And now my calendar is like devoid of shows. So I realized afterwards, I was like, fuck. Because like I went to that, and then the next night I saw Hoity Toity at the Tubadoo.
Hoity Toady.
My favorite part of concerts now is the banter in between the songs. Like Father John Misty was great at that, but when we saw that show at the Viper Room, I haven't stopped thinking about this since it happened. But that band went. The song is called Coyote Come, and then
No,
they
that
just,
was the name of the group.
Oh,
That's right.
We're
Yeah,
called
that's the name of the
Coyote
group.
Come. we're called Coyote Come. This song is on Spotify. And then they started
that was so funny because it was near the end of their set. And I get it. Like, you play a lot of songs that are not tracked or ready to come out yet, or they're going to come out as part of an album, but you tour with them. But like, it was so funny that they had played like 6 or 7 songs, and then one goes just like, "This one's on Spotify."
it was the 1-2 punch of just like,
their name wasn't actually Coyote Come.
I don't know. No, it wasn't.
We kept mishearing it.
It sounded like they went, our name is Coyote Come. This next one's on Spotify. Then they start playing it.
Yeah.
And I turned to Ryan and went, what did they say? And he goes, I think this is the place that Rick James was at before he died. And then I went,
which like, yeah. Oh. Okay. Which, speaking of Viper Room, why is Keanu still alive?
Oh, rest in peace.
Well,
River.
speaking of Viper Room, isn't it like gone now, or they're getting rid of it?
What?
what?
I think that's the thing that's happening.
It was like not a thing for a while, but I feel like it's there.
I just
now.
walked by it. There's a bookstore near there that
I think it's like they're planning to get rid of it.
If you want to save the
That
Viper Room,
sucks.
go get your longest katana and meet us outside. We will be protesting. And tell us which type of movie you would want to see guns replaced with swords in, because I really like that idea of the westerns with samurai swords.
Oh yeah,
It makes me very happy. But we will. I can't read that. Become a
very
12-story high rise.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
become
fuck
fucking
off.
that sucks.
I know, it's like the worst thing.
That fucking sucks, and no one's gonna be able to afford it.
Yep.
No.
Um,
Yeah, let us know if you know any cool bands playing in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Hey, we love you. I've been Armando. This is Jacob. That's Lindsay, and that's Charlotte.
we should. What videos are coming out this week?
I
People
would-
should check out.
2 videos that I actually don't know if they are or they might get moved. So I was just looking that up and I was like, I can't confirm that either of these are gonna go up.
What's the Red Dead?
Well, there's the
comes
Red
out
Dead that
after-
came out
before this
yesterday.
podcast, Yeah.
The Sims video Lindsay cut
That
just
came out, yeah. That came out this
on
week
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Starboys
There'll be
is
Star Wars
Boys
episode
6
6
coming
Episode
out
3
Monday.
Coming out
episode
Monday.
6.
Episode 3
The 6th of the series.
Yeah,
episode 3 of Must Be Dice.
that's
Yeah,
right.
people are
Yeah.
liking
Yeah,
that.
it's really good. Dan poured his fucking heart and soul into it. It's so amazing.
So
He's
good.
one of the hardest working people I've ever known in my entire life. This season fucking rocks. It's all because of him.
Ship Hits the Fan is back. We
Ship
went,
Hits
we
the
went
Fan
on
is
break after Brian left, so we could kind of like reconfigure. And now Paige from Kohl Podcast is writing for us.
Oh, yeah?
And so we just got back to it yesterday with a really, really interesting story about Hokulea, which is like the traditional Hawaiian Polynesian canoe.
Yeah.
What's up?
She told me about writing an episode for you guys, and just not to give anything away, but basically like the synopsis of it is she was like, well, I wanted to write about the boat crash, but then I got really into this dog.
Yeah, the poi dog.
I've heard about
Yeah.
this dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
showed me the
I
dog.
will, I will post pictures of the dog later.
Yeah.
this
Wait,
week
is
when
there
the
a dog?
episode comes
Go listen
out.
to the episode, but that's what she said. She goes, and then I get most of the way through the episode, and I go, am I spending too much time on this dog?
It's so funny because like part of the thing about the dog is it was like 4 sailing voyages, and
Yeah.
if they ran out of food, they would eat the dogs.
What?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
like sometimes
and
you gotta
you're
eat the
next.
dogs. And you're next. Yeah,
They
you
were,
look like
like,
you look like a big
specifically-
rotisserie chicken.
Apparently, she was telling
You
me
look
they were
like a big
specifically
rotisserie
bred
dog.
from dogs that used to be eaten.
Oh, okay.
And anyways, and also don't forget to check out my new podcast. That's a joke. Anyways, bye.
Bye,
I
everybody.
was surprised for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Hold
We
on.
love you.